negligence, human respect, cowardice, and pride. St. Thomas Aquinas, who among the 36 doctors of the Catholic Church is universally recognized as one of the greatest philosophers and theologians in the 2,000-year history of the Church. The angelic doctor categorizes each of these as vices against the four cardinal virtues: negligence, opposed to prudence; human respect, opposed to justice; cowardice, opposed to fortitude; and pride, opposed to temperance.
I think we always want to encourage priests to do the right thing, but they certainly know that they will be crushed by their bishop if they move too far outside of the lane.
Negligence is simply the failure to do what one should when he ought. The negligent man fails through lack of a prompt will. Human respect is an excessive regard for the opinions or esteem of other men. It's a kind of fear of the judgment of others. Cowardice is easily summed up by avoiding hardships, resulting in an effeminate man. Pride is when a man judges himself greater than he is, resulting in an unwillingness to live in accordance with the truth.
We're in a time in church history right now that is a lot like 16th century England, when so many Catholics really just followed the crowd outside the church. And you might remember that scene from A Man from All Seasons. The Duke of Norfolk says, "Oh, confound all this, I'm not a scholar. I don't know whether the marriage is lawful or not, but Thomas, look at the names. Why can't you do as I did and come with us for fellowship?" The line that St. Thomas More says is so powerful. He says, "And when we die, and you are sent to heaven for doing your conscience, and I'm sent to hell for not doing mine, will you come with me for fellowship?" And what that shows us, he's not necessarily saying the Duke of Norfolk's going to go to hell, but that he was given the insight to actually not follow the crowd and to follow Christ and the church as she has always taught the faith. And I think we're in a time in church history right now when very, very few people are going to want to avoid the herd mentality.
Many years ago, 60 maybe or more 8 years ago, there was a speaker in the United States Congress named Samuel Rayburn, and he issued a quote that has been repeated everywhere ever since. He said to the new congressman who said, "Well, I want to vote my conscience. I want to do what's right. My voters want me to do this." And Rayburn said, "Listen, Buster, if you want to get along, you go along." And that's what it is. I think most of these bishops, this is certainly the case here in Michigan, most of them are very eager to climb the hierarchical ladder. I think they're all looking at the next diocese, the next promotion, and they know they really need to toe the party line.
Yes, it's negligence, human respect, cowardice, and pride that results in members of the hierarchy not outing their brothers for raping seminarians. But it's also negligence, human respect, cowardice, and pride that results in the hierarchy staying quiet about the hard teachings of the faith. It's for this reason that among U.S. Catholics, 70% don't believe in the real presence, 56% think that abortion should be legal, and 61% who support same-sex marriage, even though the Church teaches the real presence of Christ in the Blessed Sacrament. With abortion, this is gravely contrary to the moral law, and marriage is only between a man and a woman. The number of scandals continues to grow, but so too does the number of the faithful stepping up and fighting this evil.